Hey folks, welcome to Tubetown, USA. Thanks for choosing Three Rivers Whitewater for your tubing adventures. Before we get started, we have some important safety information we'd like to share with you. We will be shuttling you up to the put-in. There, each person will be outfitted with a PFD and a tube. If you want to bring food or drinks with you, you can rent a tube for your cooler as well. If you want to bring electronics on the river, like a phone or speaker, we recommend you store them in a dry bag. For footwear, we recommend wearing shoes with a heel strap, like Tevas, Chacos, or wetsuit booties. We strongly suggest you do not wear flip-flops or slides. The Kennebec River has already claimed countless pairs of them. All these items are available at the Three Rivers Trading Post before you leave. We strongly recommend you don't bring your keys on the river. The Kennebec River loves to take people's car keys. We have a safe spot where you can store your car keys in the trading post as well. When you're ready to tube, walk into the water and lower your backside into the tube. The tubes are designed for maximum river relaxation and comfort. Pro tip, if you're tubing with a group, each tube has a leash that can tether your group to each other. That way you can all enjoy your float together. This will be a self-guided trip. You'll be covering a distance of 7 miles, which will take you about 2.5 hours moving at the current speed. The trip will start along a road, but will eventually take you into beautiful wilderness setting. We ask that you do not stop to go hiking or have picnics. Please stay on the water the whole time. If it takes you longer than 3.5 hours to get to the takeout, we will come looking for you. In the event of emergency, make sure that you get off on the left side of the river. That is where the help will be. The biggest hazard you want to watch out for on the river is foot entrapment. If you are dragging your feet on the bottom of the river, there's a chance that your feet will catch on rocks and you're going to have all the river's current pushing at your back. That'll force the top of your body down into the water, and that's a really difficult push-up to force your body back onto the surface of the water. To avoid that situation, your best bet is to always remember to keep your nose up and your toes up. That means keep your head and your feet on the surface of the water. There's no such thing as butt entrapment. Another really important hazard to watch out for is strainers. Strainers are trees that have fallen from the side of the river and are sticking out into the river. The water's moving current can pass right through, but solid objects like human beings, tubes, and coolers can get pinned up against strainers, and that's a really dangerous situation. About 1.5 miles into your journey today, you're going to see Crusher Pool, this massive concrete boat launch on the left-hand side of the river. This big pool has no moving current, so if you find yourself in Crusher Pool, you're going to have to work pretty hard to paddle out of there. Your best bet to avoid that situation is to just identify Crusher Pool when you're going by and make sure that you're staying in the river's moving current. There are a couple points on your journey where the river will split around islands. You can go whichever side you like. There are islands and the river will meet back up on the other side. You'll know that you're approaching the takeout when you see a campground and a snowmobile sign on the left side of the river. When you see these landmarks, you'll know that you're 5 minutes from the takeout and you should start getting over to the left side of the river. Your tubes will move easier when they're not clipped together. So to make it easier to get to the takeout, we recommend unclipping your tubes for the final approach. Now that you've been briefed on this important safety information, you're ready to have a fantastic day out there on the river. Thank you again for choosing Three Rivers Whitewater, and we hope that you thoroughly enjoy your trip through Tubetown.